Hi, this is Frances, and I'm your modern life coach. Today, I want to talk about how to raise your personal standard to attract happiness and success in your life. Number one, create a routine. Yeah. Since I started having a routine, it really helped me to be more present and mindful for every moment that I have. I remember the most consistent routine I ever had is I wake up at 4 a.m., go to work from 5 to like 11, and then go to my boot camp workout from 11 to 1, and then go back to work from 1 to 4 or 1 to 3, and then go home, drink protein shake, eat my thing. And I think that's the most consistent routine that I've done, and it lasted for I think 6 to 8 months. I've eaten healthy. I've consistently eat shake, my fruits, my salad, my protein, everything, and then I sleep always on time. I'm always in bed by 8, and I always make sure I have 8 hours of sleep. What happened after that was really amazing because everything started coming to me, a new potential lover, a new potential job, a new potential, another form of experience by manifesting through traveling. So meeting a new person that could potentially help me scale my business. So it's pretty interesting when I created a routine and something consistent happening in my life. People in my life started to show up consistently because I'm always present at the moment. I show up consistently because I have a routine. So I attract people who are the same and like-minded. And in order for you to raise your personal standards, you need to raise the type of lifestyle that you're living. And the first thing to do is create a routine. Number 2, read personal development books, self-help books, what else? Like psychology books. Just educate yourself about emotional intelligence. I find as young as I was 13, I start reading the Bible, and my family thought I'm being serious about going to the convent. And then it transitioned for me from Bible to psychology books when I was in senior high school. And then I start reading newspaper when I was like around third year high school, up to the fact that I finished university, simply because I was living with my grandmother and she doesn't have television, internet, let alone I don't have cell phone. I think I do, but I don't have credit. So I'm stuck with a newspaper, and I'm really glad that I did because it really opened up a whole new world for me that you just don't stumble upon on the internet, because it's something consistent in my life that I'm reading every single day, and different sorts of information. It may be old information simply because getting the news on the internet is way faster, but it really helped me, my comprehension. It really improved my comprehension. And I think as young as I was like in high school, I bought a book called How to Make Friends, and I remember my sister started laughing at me for buying that book as if I don't have friends. But I think because I'm fascinated with the structure around relationships, and lo and behold, I end up becoming a life coach because I'm just a personal development junkie. And some people, you don't necessarily need to read personal development books to become a coach. I strongly believe that reading personal development books would really help you improve the way you live, because you would learn so much about yourself, about the people around you, about how people operate and society operate just by reading. So you don't necessarily need to read personal development books. Just read. Please, it will really help you. And when you meet someone along the way, someone new, it's a point of conversation. You could ask, what types of books do you read, or what type of stuff do you read? And maybe along those lines, you'll meet someone who read the same books as you, and then finally you can click on something and you can enjoy talking on one particular subject that you both commonly enjoy. So win-win situation. So go, please read. That's all I can say. Want to raise your personal standards? Start reading good stuff, okay? There's a saying that Eleanor Roosevelt said, and she said, small minds talk about people, average minds talk about events, and big minds talk about ideas. So in order for you to expand the type of ideas you have in your head, you need to do a lot of reading. You need to expose yourself with things, and you don't necessarily need to spend money in order to experience new things. That's why books are there, because the experience comes to you in paper, your imagination. So read books. Another thing about reading books or like exposing myself to personal development stuff is that it helped me, it kept my sanity. When I moved to Canada like 7 years ago, I think, I was so depressed and I don't know what to do with my life. I feel so lost as someone who just finished university. So what I did is I started reading business magazine, and this business magazine led me to certain apps and podcasts. And the next thing I know, I was just listening to more leadership content, personal development content, because I really stuck at reading all the time. And the next thing you know, I'm into audiobooks. So it really expanded my horizon, and the things that I learn is not something I would necessarily learn in school, but very important in how I live my life. So keep in mind, if your professor is asking you to read, or your teacher is asking you to do something that's like, how is this going to be useful in my day-to-day living? It will be useful, because you know why? It will expand the way you think, and that's all we want, is to be able to raise our standards. In order to raise our standard, we need to expand the way we think. That number 3 mantra that I have in order to raise personal standard that attracts success and happiness is find a hobby. Yeah, find a hobby. Or simply get out of your comfort zone hobby, you know? I, for one, I love being active, but growing up, my parents kind of not supported me in that place because I have knee issues and they're just quite concerned for me. So now as an adult, I end up having the eagerness to just be active. So I start joining boot camps, and I've done it for a good 6 months. It's something consistent. It's outside my comfort zone. I met new people. I learned a lot of new stuff about my body and how body weight and working out works. I start doing swimming. I start swimming, I think, once a week for a good 3 months. I'm just too lazy to drive, but it's something consistent and different, right? It doesn't necessarily have to happen overnight. I know it's not easy, because some people, it takes 30 days to develop a new habit, but if you let go on like the 90th day, then it's gone forever. In my case, it's usually in a maximum of 6 months, minimum of 3 months when I devote myself into something. But I get to meet new people, and I get to raise my personal standard because I'm trying new stuff. And I know you don't necessarily have a lot of money to do it, but there's always creative ways to make money and pay for what you want, right? So this is, for me, open up a whole new space of connection, people, opportunities, because I am constantly challenging myself on how would I expand myself, how would I learn more, how would I meet new people, how would I be able to talk about new ideas. And this is something that I go day by day, that I ask myself, what is it today that I'm gonna do that will raise my personal standard? If not attract that people or those people in my life or things in my life that is at par with my standard, right? So yeah, that's it, basically. And thank you very much for tuning in. If you really enjoy my video, and if you think what I just said, wine, and just shared with you guys is very useful, kindly please like, share, and subscribe in my channel, and please feel free to share. I would love to hear what your thoughts are, and I'm excited. Thank you very much, and have a good day. I'm Frances G, your Modern Life Coach, and thank you.